Hi everyone, Ace here. The reaction you're about to watch is a reaction we got to do from a music sharing live stream. These live streams have been a blast with everyone, so if that's something you're interested in checking out, I go live weekly, so definitely come hang out. We'd love to have you there and react to your suggestions. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And now, enjoy the reaction. All right, so this next one's from Sergio. This is Yorushika, and we're checking out the second song, because there's two songs on here. So we're checking out Spring Thief. Yorishika is a Japanese duo formed by producer Inbuna and vocalist Sus. I don't think I'm pronouncing those right, but everybody knows I'm bad at names, so I do apologize. They don't show their identities and always play in the shadows. There's a Japanese performer that plays in the shadows, and I cannot think of her name right now, but kind of like that. So yeah, let's go ahead and check this one out. Here we go. Oh, they have an aquarium behind them. That's pretty cool. Very calming. But I mean, it's an acoustic guitar, so that makes sense. There's just something about the aquarium behind them that's just so nice. Right there. So yeah, like I feel like as the video goes on, like we get to see more and more of the instruments being played during this. We don't really get, I mean, they kind of do a full shot, you know, a wide shot, but it's so dark in there you can't really make out much of anything except for the aquarium, which I think is creating a great ambiance throughout this. So yeah, we have like a small orchestrated section with the violins and the cellos. And, you know, then we have the rest of the instruments. You know, we have the piano, we have the guitar, we have the bass, the drums, and obviously, you know, the vocal work, which, I mean, very clean vocals throughout this. I definitely like that as well. Everything is just working so nicely here. I don't know, I guess I was kind of expecting something heavier than this, and it's so calming, and I definitely have an appreciation for that as well. So it kind of subverted my expectations. And I mean, that's kind of on me for, you know, not really basing it on anything specifically, but just a lot of the performances we checked out tonight. A lot of them have been relatively upbeat, energetic, and a little bit heavier. We've had a couple that are more in tune to this. So I mean, it's definitely great as well. We're getting a great spectrum of music tonight, and I definitely like that. But yeah, everything that they're doing here, I definitely like. It's just a great sound throughout. There's even times where like some of the instruments will cut out, and there's even a few moments where everything cuts out just for a brief moment, and it in a way it kind of just speaks volumes, just the absolute calmness, the absolute quiet, and then it just picks right back up, and I think that's really awesome. But yeah, it's definitely a great performance so far. She's Aimer, you're talking about, I guess. Yeah, Zutamayo also Ado. Could not think of that name for some reason, and that was really bugging me, so I'm glad that I looked it up. Ado is the name I was thinking of. A beautiful song. This song talks about life and death. Spring represents life, death is the thief. Okay, I see. But yeah, I think this is a phenomenal performance. Let's go ahead and check out the rest of it. Here we go. Yeah, I feel like because this is such a full like group, it's more akin to Zutamayo. But Zutamayo also has a lot of very unique instruments that they play with. I love that picking style too. It's very fitting here. Very nicely done. Yeah, I really love the instrumentation throughout this. There's just parts where it's much more calming, and then there's parts, especially during the chorus, where it really picks up and it's just more energetic throughout. And just both parts just work so nicely. Her vocals are super clean throughout this. Like she has great vocal control throughout this as well. Just everything worked so well here. I definitely like this performance. And yeah, there's just something about that aquarium behind them that's just, it not only creates this great backing drop for them, but it's also just really pleasant to watch while they're performing, Soothing music, absolutely. Yorishika plays the opening song for the second half of the first season of the anime Reiren. I don't know if I pronounced that right or not. Yeah, okay, that's pretty cool.